Trump's crypto empire just broke Bitcoin. Crash or one miners rally. Today's market explained. Today, historic news just dropped that could change the future of crypto forever. A major financial firm tied to the Trump family is launching a massive crypto real estate tokenization project. And it's happening right now, while Bitcoin is stuck in a brutal tug-of-war between collapse and a potential $1 million rally. You need to hear this before the markets open, because what I'm about to show you could affect your entire crypto portfolio and your financial future. Watch until the end. Explosive market news. Plus, what you should do next. If you're new here, hit subscribe and turn on notifications, because this chart-breaking analysis will not be anywhere else today. Let's start with the news that's shaking Wall Street and Main Street alike. A story that blurs the lines between politics, real estate, and crypto finance. A crypto financial firm with direct ties to the Trump organization has just announced its plan to tokenize Trump's real estate empire. That means billionaire-level property assets are being converted into digital tokens and offered to investors on blockchains. This isn't just buzzwords, it's front-page, real headline news. Real estate that was once traded only through banks, loans, and brokers is now being sliced into crypto pieces that everyday investors can potentially buy, sell, or trade. What is tokenization? Tokenization is basically this. Instead of a house or building being one big thing that only millionaires can invest in, it's split into tiny digital pieces, like shares on the blockchain. Think of it as turning buildings into crypto slices that anyone, from a professional trader to someone watching this right now, can own. This concept is huge because it combines two massive forces. 1. Real estate, traditionally slow-moving, old school. 2. Blockchain and crypto, fast, programmable, global. When you put them together, the world changes. Section 2. Why this matters to crypto prices. Now you might be wondering, okay, great, but what does this have to do with Bitcoin and Ethereum and XRP collapsing right now? Two things can happen when a huge new financial product is introduced. Institutional money flows into the market. Speculation spikes. Fast and unpredictable institutions like family offices, hedge funds, and now political-connected investment firms. Once they bring crypto into massive real assets, the psychology of markets changes. Right now, Bitcoin, Ethereum, and even XRP are trading in tight ranges, and analysts are calling this a potential crypto crisis or calm before the next storm. That disconnect, real-world tokenization versus crypto price stagnation, creates explosive volatility. Section 3. Bitcoin crash or boom. Here's where the market gets interesting. Some analysts believe Bitcoin is breaking down, meaning we could see lower lows before the next rally. But at the exact same time, influential investors are saying Bitcoin is just getting started on a trajectory to $1 million. That's extreme volatility, and that's exactly what we expect when big money starts entering crypto from places we never saw before. Breakdown of both scenarios. Let's split this into two paths. Scenario 1, continued downtrend. In this scenario, Bitcoin fails to hold key support. Traders panic and sell. Altcoins bleed even more. Fear dominates headlines. If people start liquidating positions, the price action could mimic past crashes. And because crypto markets still have lower liquidity than stocks, any massive sell-off can snowball quickly. This scenario isn't impossible, especially if Bitcoin loses critical support levels and institutional traders start hedging against risk. Scenario 2, revival and $1 million target, $1 million. Now for the optimistic extreme. Some institutional thought leaders are doubling down on Bitcoin's long-term future, even as prices wobble today. Investors tied to major financial families and funds are positioning tokenized assets through blockchain infrastructure, not away from it. Imagine if tokenization makes crypto part of everyday investment portfolios, not just something nerds trade on exchanges. This scenario could bring massive institutional inflows, regulatory clarity, higher adoption worldwide, mainstream investment products. If that happens, even a dip now could be a setup for the next leg up. Section 4. Why Trump-linked tokenization changes everything. This part is critical. This isn't just another crypto product. This is political capital meeting financial innovation. Politically connected financial ventures bring something markets crave most: legitimacy, capital, media exposure, attention from every corner of finance. When politics and crypto start talking, not just whispering, everyone listens. Here's the key takeaway. When the masses start thinking about crypto as ownership of real assets instead of just price speculation, you get a fundamental shift in adoption. That's the moment crypto stops being just a trading instrument and becomes real investment infrastructure. Section 5. Market psychology and fear versus greed. Now let's talk psychology. Right now, markets are hanging between fear and greed. We use an indicator called the Fear and Greed Index. When fear dominates, prices usually drop. When greed spreads, markets pump. In moments like today, fear triggers sell orders, greed fuels speculation, and both are equally powerful. But here's the twist. Tokenization narratives inject long-term structural optimism into what would normally be just short-term price speculation. So even if Bitcoin dips today, the underlying story strengthens adoption narratives. Section 6. What this means for your money today. If you want to treat this like a crash warning, here's what to watch. Support levels, market volume, institutional inflows, exchange rates, and futures open interest. If prices break key support, more selling could happen. But if tokenization news gains traction, money could rotate back into Bitcoin and major alts. Strategy 1. Risk management. Never put more capital in a trade than you can afford to lose. If Bitcoin starts bleeding, don't panic. Look at exchange order books instead of price alone. Strategy 2. Watch sentiment. Social sentiment is now a major indicator. Reddit, Twitter, Telegram, TikTok all influence market action. If sentiment flips positive, even without price confirmation, markets often follow sentiment first. Strategy 3. Diversify. If tokens backed by real estate start taking off, diversification into these assets could be more stable than high volatility crypto alone. That's not financial advice, just a perspective. Section 7. What happens next? We're entering a crucial period where crypto feels bearish, hears bullish institutional noise, gets real-world asset backing. This is the moment markets could pivot, either to accelerated growth or deeper consolidation. Section 8. Tonight's questions for you. Before we go deeper, I want to hear from you. Will Bitcoin break lower? Will institutional tokenization save the day? Or is this historic manipulation? Comment your prediction right now and tell me why, because your insight could be featured in a future video. Today's market story could be the biggest crypto narrative of the year, and you were here first. So if you learned something valuable, do these 3 things right now before the next major market move. 1. Like this video. 2. Subscribe, plus hit the bell. 3. Comment your prediction below. I read every comment, so let me know if you think Bitcoin goes up or breaks even lower, and share this video with someone you know who's scared to invest but needs to see this. This is Felix. Until next time, stay sharp, stay aware, and I'll see you in the next update.